Alright, this looks unbeatable. So, what's the combo here? We activate Calling, we summon all 5 of these, and then we make S0. Is that all this deck does? That is so boring. Alright, let's do a test hand real quick. Okay, so we're going to Terraforming. Get Numeron Network. Activate Numeron Network. We're going to special all 4 of these. 3, 4. Oh, wow. This is so fun. Oh, this is so fun. And then we just make Utopic Zexal, right? Awesome. You don't have to summon 4? Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Gosh, this is just... Whoa, this is just darling. This is just darling. Wouldn't Eldlich be a good shell for this? No. It would, wouldn't it? Seems like it would, actually. Oh, God. All we'd have to do is take out these and these and these. This and that. Look at all this space we have. I don't want to do it, chat. I don't want to, but I do want to win. Just 2 Lord? No way. Alright, alright. We're playing like real old Eldlich cards. Oh, we're not playing Sucker in that case. Or we're not playing Mega Fleet. Man, this is gonna be so boring. Alright, Jaxel, I'm ready. I should have kept my mouth shut. Are the Numeron cards any good in a competitive sense? I don't know. I mean, they look pretty bad here. We're gonna get a golden land here. Gonna get Conk. This is not Pog. This is the opposite of Pog. Eldlich is the best shell for anything nowadays. Apparently. Apparently it is. Thank you for the donation, TEBRW. Says, make number go up. I appreciate your dedication to the line go up. Tell you what, chat. If collectively you can donate... If collectively you could donate $50, I will remove Eldlich from this deck. Otherwise, you're watching Eldlich. And you're gonna like it. You also might not like it. That's also fine. You also can just turn the machine off. That's okay too. Do I negate this even? Am I even afraid of this? Probably. My man is asking for money or Eldlich. I will hold the stream hostage. I have no qualms doing that. It's Adaemancipator? Please, Papa, put the horseman away. He scares me. I'm shocked you haven't done it to us before. Oh, well, forget you. Apparently I didn't need it. Watches RINPG sends 50 powerful dollars and asks to keep Eld. I've thought about doing reverse incentives where I'm like, I will continue to stream until I am donated to. You can only stop my opinions. CJ Alex, I almost donated, but I can't do it. The joys of not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not being held hostage. Oh no! I didn't think about that. I forgot about who my subs are. Zubababancho, Gagaga Coat. Fun. Cool. Love this card. So I guess this is like almost a meta match. Oh, nope. There's some stupid bullshit going on here. Do I negate this? Probably. I don't know. I have no idea. What am I supposed to be doing here? I want you to suffer. Dota Dwarf, go glove. All right, go off. Go off. If you've got a Gallant Granite in there, go for a Block Dragon, and then I do lose the game. Communist propaganda stream stops when the people redistribute their wealth enough for you to have a computer. I call it trickle-up economics. I call it trickle-down economics. The trickling down is the piss from Piss Gang. It's all part of my master plan. Cretin, can you remove Eldlich from the files for an hour? Please do not do that. I think the draw spell contributes to bricking when you already run several inherent bricks. You would be better served running Upstart, since you only need to see the combo once. I agree. I think Memories of Hope is super win more. They are clearing our field. Text. Is Eldlich really that hard to beat? Yes. Last time you asked me something like this, the servers crashed in the middle of a tournament. Okay, alright. Well, we will refrain from doing it. Also, Memories of Hope is not optimal, but the plus... Oh, we should have gotten white here. This was a perfect opportunity for white. Oh, that's a fantastic rip. So good. Unless your deck has enough gas to run a marathon, Eldlich is very hard to beat. It's true. It is true. You are correct. Well, here's something Memories of Hope can do. Get this out of here. Alright, we're gonna Scarlet Sanguine here. Go for a Hakero. We're going to Eldlich here. Get rid of Cursed. And a special Eldlich. Going to use Cursed, and we're going to send a Hakero. Go to Battle Phase. Count them up, boys. That's one Numeron card so far. Not many Numerons in this Numeron gameplay. Chat, you have the ability to resolve that. It is within your rights. This man literally just playing Eldlich. Someone ban him. You know what you have to do to stop me. I know what I must do to stop him, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. The Eldlich will continue until my demands are met. Numeron Mech Knight. Step 1, make Zexal. Step 2, note its level. Step 3, resolve scars. Normal Bora, fine. It's too far down. It's gonna feel so good to summon S0 and Eldlich, I agree. Eldlich is at 120 now? No, it's not. Eldlich is free. Look, I didn't spend $1. I'm playing it for free. I didn't spend any money. I'm playing it for free. We're both experiencing the same level of in-paper play of Eldlich. Eldlich will continue until morale improves. Yeah, exactly. Numeron Wall is mega terraforming. We, for some reason, cannot draw it. Alright, we're just doing Eldlich stuff. This is just Eldlich. Does Konami have playtesters for sets before they release? They do. I do recommend... Whoa! We did it! We drew a Numeron card! Now, we can't meet its activation condition. But, you know, that's a Numeron card. So, chat, that means that this was Numeron-Eldlich, and you can't get mad about it. It was Numeron-Eldlich. Anyway, I recommend, if you haven't already, to read the thread on DNG in like 2014 about Konami's playtesters. They're like Magic's playtesters before the institution of New World Order. They're very convinced they understand things that players don't, which is just not the case. And they are very bad at understanding interactions in a card game with 10,000 moving parts. So routinely, while they do playtest product, they will do so in a way that makes it very easy to miss things. I mean, I consider myself an okay Yu-Gi-Oh player, but I miss stuff all the time going into new sets. I am wrong about the metagame constantly. And like, I know it's their job to be right about the metagame, but like, it doesn't seem that far outside of the realm of possibility that unless you are literally staffing the best players in the world, you routinely are. I want the Secret Slayer meta to be nullified by the ban list so bad? Yeah, me too. Me too. I hate this. This sucks. Gosh, this sucks. They're going to put back Overload. They're going to activate Overload. RINPG donated $20. $20 to keep playing Lich. You're winning games. You have seized the means of 2-0 production. Anyway, we're not playing this today. We're playing what I played against Peeps on stream yesterday, talking about Sacred Beasts. Now, this is a list whose inspiration I got from one Sohrab Pasikani, who doesn't play much Yu-Gi-Oh! These days, just by virtue of the fact that there's I don't know if you've heard about this, there's this global coronavirus pandemic. But he and I collaborated on this list, which means he came up with the idea, but his version had like 18 two-ofs, and I just put all the good cards to 3 and all the bad cards to 0. The idea is you want to be playing Magician's Souls in order to send continuous spell cards, which you can recycle with the third effect of 7 Spirit Gates Unleashed. The send is Exodius, because the way you lose games as Sacred Beast is you run out of Sacred Beasts. This version of the deck draws a quadrillion cards. You can't really get away with Desires just because, like, you'll just run out of stuff. But this version of the deck draws a quadrillion cards. Games 2 and 3, you have almost complete access to your sideboard. And Hamon with Cerulean Skyfire is just generally pretty good. So, I'm not on, like, the blind second Raviel one, which, in my opinion, is the only other playable way to engineer the deck, but I don't think that deck's very good. It requires too much to resolve unimpeded. So, we'll try this out. Scuffed Draco? Okay, I don't want to be like this, because I know I'm going to get laughed at by chat. Chibi Gohan, you can get it whenever. I can get you after this if you want. Aha, I found him. But, I know I'm gonna get laughed at by this. What does scuffed mean? I keep seeing it I know I'm a boomer. What does scuffed mean? I don't want to go to Urban Dictionary and get an explanation written by a Redditor. Please, someone just tell me what scuffed means. Please stop laughing at me. No! Discount version. Okay. Just tuning in. What prompted you to revisit Sacred Beast? I don't know. I'm interested in it. I feel like I didn't give it a fair shake last time. This is an unbeatable hand going first. It is extremely beatable going second. Hey, Pack, how are you? Psych, Altergeist cannot compete in this meta. Pack, I was very excited to hear that you... Oh, we're dead, by the way. I was very excited to hear that you played Generaider in the Invitational. Was I correct about that? And I did too. We both ended 3-3, but my breakers were better, meaning that I am the most powerful Generaider player in the history of time. Generaider best deck. Yes, I did. I heard you did. Yeah, I made everyone raid the chat and whine during your video. I didn't know you were making a video. I apologize. No, it's rough because like Raider is definitely a deck that would be completely playable and like even good in any metagame that doesn't include exactly Adamancipator and Eldlich. It's like, you just have to be realistic about how good those decks are. Hi, MBT. I was one of the people who was in Peep's stream yesterday. How are you going? I am going well. Speaking of, I got slow played on stream to X2. Oh, that's terrible. Whoa, that's rough. I was like super targeting exactly Eldlich and Adamancipator, and I hit him for the first 4 rounds. I dropped to 1, and then round 5 I hit Ryan Yu on Sky Striker, and round 6 I hit someone on Dolce, and I was like, well, I was not prepared for this. I have nothing in my board. Like, Nibiru's got to do it against Dolce, and it just doesn't. Alright, here we go. So, we're not dead here. When a spell trap card is activated, you can discard 1 card, negate the activation, and destroy. So this is not a once per turn. They can negate 2 spells and traps. I actually think we can do this. I mean, it's going to be a little scuffed. The problem is... Okay, so obviously first we're going to do Magician Souls. The problem is we don't have any, like, native draw. So we are going to have to cycle everything bad in this hand. So we can cycle Paradise for sure. Probably Solemn is the other one we want to hit. It's arguable if we should normal the Dark Beckoning first, but like I kind of don't want to give him an idea of what I'm doing. Ghost Ogre? Yeah, you got it, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Let's allure here. If that fiends the other Heraclinos, we do win the game. Okay. Obviously that was not going to happen. Dark Beckoning is fine. So I think we can actually make Hamon. This is rough. I want to be able to make Hamon and kill Tamer Editor. I think we can make Hamon without activating a spell card, which is choice. Ooh, Heraclinos is actually terrible. Ooh, Heraclinos is really bad. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. So, ideally, we want to use Beckoning Beast for 7 gates. But if we fire 7 gates into a board that has Heraclinos, we do lose. So we're just going to have to draw 7 gates off of the Hamon. So we get our second normal here. Is the robot voice on my end or yours? Oh, chat, yeah, let me know if we have a problem. We're going to normal Chaos. No monster negates, so let's fire Chaos. That gets us Hamon. Oh, it's on her end? Okay. We're going to fire Chaos Engrave, and ideally, Ah, man, we're gonna have to do it post-combat. This is kind of crusty. Like, I don't want any of these negated. We're gonna have to walk into Tamer Editor and pray that, that's enough. Like, Heraclinos being unable to tag out is such a huge get for us. Okay, and then they take another 1,000. Whoa, this card's broken! We're gonna Paradise. I'm gonna draw a couple of cards here. What we're looking for is pretty much exactly... Oh, right, we didn't walk over Heraclinos. No, duh. I'm the stupidest man who ever lived. Of course. Alright, whatever. That's fine. We'll go into Almirage, I suppose. And then we'll set up, Skyfire. And deck. And... Called by... This is fine. Like, it isn't fantastic. That is a heck of a rip. I guess I negate this, right? Oh, yeah, Pegasus. No, come on. We don't do one joke here. Would you build this deck in paper? No. Maybe. I would build it in paper, but for fun. I don't think it's, like, good in any capacity. End of battle? Hey, no, you got it. I will absolutely keep Almirage. Okay. So, ooh, that's a good one. That's a spicy meatball. All right, so let's resolve deck lockdown. We get another turn of this. Deck lockdown is putting in a ton of work here. We get to eat the board here, basically. Fun is more important than success. True. Did we miss lethal? We did, yes. Cool. And from here, I don't think we can lose. Are you streaming off Windows 10 or Linux? Windows 10, yeah. I would play this for casual locals for sure. The problem is, like, it absolutely has to be playing Magician Souls. So it'd just be a question of, like, is Souls getting a reprint before I want to play this deck? And am I comfortable dropping 3 hundo on something that is actively bad? Why no Linux? Are you a scrub? Yes. Do you know how hard it was for people to recommend building a computer to me? They were like, all right, so you want to make sure that all your parts work together. And I was like, do I need a power supply? Can I skimp on a case? All right, we did it. GG, Chibi Gohan. It's a beautiful Friday morning, and you know what that means. It means that I've got to be playing one thing and one thing only. Something competitive. Friday is our Dueling Book Tryhard stream. I get 3 or 4 matches in on the old ladder. And then I don't play ladder until next Friday. So the problem is, I don't want to play Eldlich, and I don't want to play Adamantipator. But there's no reason to play anything but those 2 decks. I played Mambo Yu-Gi-Oh's locals yesterday, and I had to scrape the resin from between my butt cheeks in order to come up with something, or to win my games. I had this unreal, like, 5-hour game versus Guilty Gear where I played like garbage and won anyway. And then the very next game was over in 5 minutes because my opponent was on Eldlich and just did Eldlich. And it was like, well, what am I going to do? They did Eldlich. It was so frustrating. They were on a 60-card deck. It was splashing Fluffle, and they still found all the Eldlich cards. So I don't know. I don't want to make the jump to Salad, but I don't know what else I can do. Sorry to leave stream after beating you last time. I had to go to Dave's stream because he got the Rona. Hey, no, dog, no problem. No one ever apologized for turning off the stream. I'm not one of those people that's like, Shoot, number go down, I have to stop. The only thing that motivates me is the eternal happiness I will receive once becoming vice chairman of North Korea. Folks, there's a new donation incentive up. I'd really appreciate your help. We got the computer. It is going to be here by next Tuesday. Maybe we'll do a stream of building it. But in the meantime, I am trying to manage $10 million in order to lobby for vice chairmanship of the People's Republic. Please donate $10 million immediately. You can get the extra material using Jet into Wyvern from Recycler. Yeah, but we can't summon Lib unless there's... Oh, you want me to hit Recycler a couple of times by going into Wyvern. The Generator list. Mech Raider seems... I found you, faker. What the fuck? Wait a minute. This man named Duo Bluetron. What is going on here? Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh god. Okay, I guess I will normal summon Lopter. This is a whole new level of stream sniping. I guess we're gonna get Mardell. Yeah, because yeah. Does it matter which one we get? It does. Yeah, it has to be Mardell. We're gonna get Stage here. Gonna fire Monstrosity on Mardell. We're gonna get Har and Dunkoro. We're gonna activate Stage. We're gonna overlay for this. Go for Jormungandr. Gonna detach Mardell. Gonna draw. Guess we want Dark Ruler. I don't know if you need the snake here. I always need the snake. I love the snake. Oh, giving me O-Lion? Okay. Sorry, I'm not meaning to call Har Hor. Its name was Hor, pre-translation. We'll get the other Mardell. Oh, and we're going to next game. Okay, so all we know so far is that they're on, like, some kind of bullshit that plays O-Lion. And that, you know, could be literally any deck in the game. I guess I'll board into Nibiru. I do like probably shaving individual copies of Boss Fight for shit like Evenly Matched. Like, the things that I'm scared of are, like, Borreload with the equipped Idiot on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I haven't finished the side deck, interestingly enough. I'm going to keep in the Cosmic. Let's keep in one additional Monstrosity. Generators in the house tonight. So if we beat this one, we ascend to Trio Blutron. This hand is awesome. Well, this hand is doo-doo caca good. It kind of requires them to actually do something, though. Dragged down into the grave. Well, I didn't have an idea for that. Uh-oh, 60 cards playing drag down main. Oh no, I know exactly what's going on here. Oh, Matajatica, show me. Okay, so Nibiru is fine. And then I get theirs too. I guess I want to pitch the Horn. We could potentially draw them into the non-replaceable one. Yeah, let's pitch Horn. Ugh, that made the hand a lot worse. Go to the Discord? Yeah. Well, I can't play around the Imperm. This was pole position. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Yeah. Woo! A very good game. Oh, pole position, folks. It's also like Moonlit Chill is just much better in paper. You sounded so much like Kermit after your yawn. Ernie. Oh, he doesn't talk to Ernie. He talks to, Piggy.
Oh, Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy, you need to read my book, 12 Rules for Life. Miss Piggy, you need to take the red pill. Miss Piggy, you're a sub-8 beta cuck.
It's kind of mixing my metaphors here. I just got here. What are we up to? Oh, apparently we won the die roll. Just by Starlight Veilers, they can be activated under Shifter. True. Oh, this is a hand. Yes! This hand is so good! Alright, first things first, I'm the realist. That's a really good Kermit impression. That's my, my Kermit impression is also my Jordan Peterson impression. Unfortunately, don't get much use out of the latter these days.
Miss Piggy, I'm being held in a Russian prison. Please, help me.
That's mean, I'm sorry. So I can't actually do everything I want here because remaking Link Karibo doesn't really work with this. So let's go... like, we can't resummon the Wyvern. So instead we're gonna have to, like... Link Devotee, or Link... Remember to go for the short combo line? What's that? Just make Mask with 2 tokens. Mask, Disciple, Lopter. Who's Disciple? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Disciple... Yeah, Mask is insane in this deck. Anything that gets you a way to make Mask is so crazy. Devotee is awesome. Wow, that's the best possible draw. What's your beef with this guy? Punk, you're clever. You're cute. You're clever and cute. You want me to make Appaloosa using Mask, Disciple, and Lopter? I'm not going to do that. Your beef with this guy. It wasn't that good of a joke, but I am finding it quite funny. Like, I want one more material really badly. Why not? It's a good play. Because I want my generators! I mean, it's much better with a boss fight in hand, obviously. I just wish there was a way to get one more... Use Lopter to summon boss, then use Lopter for an Appaloosa? How do you use the Lopter both to summon the boss and make Appaloosa? I don't understand. What boss are we summoning? Walk me through this line. What do you want me to do here? Lopter, tribute token for Har. You can tribute tokens. Oh, Megalol, I am so good at this deck that I read. Yeah. That's really good, of course. Stage. He lacks critical information, chat. Chat, he has not read any of his own cards. This is so out of character for Mono Blutron. He has never failed to read in his life. So, unfortunately, I can't do anything till the main phase. No wonder you didn't think Lopter was good. Go to hell, peeps. You and me, we are beefing. We are having beef. Peeps is the, what's the girl's name? Mikhail Peterson? Peeps is the Mikhail Peterson to my Jordan. I just wanna own the world with facts and logic, and he's here locking me in a Russian prison of my own design. Can I get a reading in chat, please? I'm going back to standby phase here. Nope. This is a Trisbana setup? It is, yes, you are correct. That's why I'm going to hold off as long as possible. How did you not know Lopter could tribute tokens? I only summon Lopter on my own turn. I think it's pretty obvious how I thought that. I'm dumb as hell. Super Poly. What the hell is the Super Poly here? Okay. These two? It's gonna be... okay. Oops. Hold up. Thinking. Okay. If you want to do two different ones, that's fine with me. Earth Golem at Ignister is very beatable. Oh, not gonna activate Super Poly at all, actually. Well, we're not going into Har here. No targets. Okay. Well, we're not going into Har here. Might go into Edgarda. Edgarda might be dope. Not waiting for Har. Let me go for Edgarda here. Edgarda gets Mudragoned? Yeah. It is... well, they can Mudragon now. For Disciple and Token. Wait, this is a 60-card deck. I just realized. Go for Har plus Appaloosa. I don't think I can do that. Because when I go for Har, they're just going to make Starving Venom with Masquerena. Chainlink 2 Mask, Chainlink 3 Lopter. Ooh, that's smart. Dark Ruler no more. I will Solemn that. Mask? I have priority. What? After the activation of a spell? What? I don't think you do. I am pretty sure you do not. Priority? You have priority for quick effects. Yeah. But not for normal ones. Yeah, chat, yeah. Like, if you want to use Super Poly here, it's my turn and it's an open game state. It is not an open game state. Once a chain has resolved, the game state is not open. We can call a judge if you like. What are you going to do? Mask. I am going to activate the effect of Mask Arena. Don't want to wait an hour for a judge for any reason. Judge call turbo, true. Okay, chain link to Lopter. We tribute for cost. Okay. Coder is on. Oh, Coder's on! We could get Coder in here. Alright. So we're gonna go for... We seem to always get Coder. I don't know what happens. And then these four. You know, I do too. That's another thing we have in common. Alright, there it is. Turn player priority during main phase 1. Well, they had priority when they started main phase 1. Let me take back my super poly to hand real quick. Doesn't want to see a judge, eh? So we can super poly... Oh, there's nothing that you can super poly on this board. This deck is called More Judges Than Pole Position. Well, for what it's worth, half of those calls have been me being dumb too. Yeah. Obviously, all this is banished. It feels like it's a different game, chat. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Percy used to have ranked, but the checkmate ladder was specifically upkept by an individual who I think can't afford to have it. I would be interested in funding, like, through Patreon, a checkmate ladder, but I'd have to talk to Cretin about it. I know they're the person that I should be contacting. That would be really cool. And I could brand it. It's Cosmo. It's 60-card Cosmo. All this, and it's 60-card Cosmo. Hey, Tin Can's fine with me, fella. End main phase. Okay. End phase. Effect of Tin Can. Is it once per chain? I'll har. You can't. Why can't I? You can't send cards from my hand to the graveyard. Second effect of har. Think. 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 What could they be thinking about? Appaloosa. So this is 3K, 16. Damn, there's no way we can OTK with boss fight. That's unfortunate. You have to destroy the tokens in the end phase, though. Yeah? Yes, I am very excited to do so. What is going on here? And there we go. Another fantastic game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes! We are literally never going to get to play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god. This deck's 10,000% win rate is too strong. Well, chat, it is time for the reading series. For anyone who is unfamiliar with the reading series, every Monday at the end of the stream, we like to do a little bit of reading. And I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Players not particularly well known for their affinity for reading, but we're going to do our best here today. So, we've got a real stinker of an article. It is... oh boy. I hesitate to say the name of it because I know it's going to get me extremely upset very quickly, but... oh, fine. You've earned it. Let's go from the face cam to the screen. Oh, nope, that was wrong. From the reading series logo to the screen in 3, 2, 1. So here we are. Oh boy. This was written yesterday. A banger hot off the presses found by our very own CJ Alex. Congratulations. This individual has their finger on the pulse of what makes the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community great. A quick overview real quick. This is by our good friends at cbr.com, Cock and Ball Rorcher. Literally just a clickbait site for nerds. They cover like the MCU and like the WWE, and that's it. And that's it. I mean, that, you know, great. We've got a superhero comedy coming soon with the Fantastic Four director. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be great. Fantastic Four was already so good. Justice League Dark. Ooh, nice. Becky Lynch is pregnant and forfeits the women's title. What? She could still wrestle. This is by our good pal Ethan Supavitz, a longtime fan of comics, anime, and video games, formerly a writer for The Source, now a defunct comic book superhero news site that's owned by Superhero Stuff. All of these nerd culture blogs, they just buy out each other constantly. It's a big money laundering scheme for, like, Funko Pop collectors. Currently, Ethan is an anime list writer for Valnet. He considers himself a well-rounded nerd. I mean, look at the second most previous one. DDLC, 5 reasons why this game's harem is the best. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. This, hard, man. I mean, I guess technically DDLC is a harem game, but really not a fan of this IP in any capacity, and most of the reason is because individuals who write articles that with titles like this think that it's the smartest thing in the universe. Oh, gosh. 10 animes with epic cliffhangers that didn't go anywhere. Yeah, who can forget the cliffhanger at the end of Bobo 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 Bo, the anime with an otherwise extremely coherent storyline. Alright. So here we go. We're going to read the follow-up to their article, 10 hilarious Pot of Greed Yu-Gi-Oh! Memes. It was really not good. The last one was really not good. So I'm excited to see the follow-up. You can see we've already got a fantastic one in the top before the cut. It's the Pot of Greed with the epic Cool Face meme. You might remember Cool Face from 2009. Oh, man. Alright, so here we go. And they say there's no sufficiency for man's greed. Now that is a clincher. You gotta start your articles off with a conjunction. You start with and. That's why all of my TMTs start with, for there can be no... no victory without struggle. They say there's no sufficiency for man's greed. This is just such a weird sentence in general. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise is home to many different monsters, trap, and spell cards, but few spells are as recognizable as the Smiling Greed, Pot of Greed... The Smiling Greed. Its effects during a duel are simple. The player can activate it to draw 2 cards from their deck. Between its frequent use on the anime and characters over-explaining what it does, no one does that. Memes were bound to happen to feature Duel Monster's favorite, Green Pot. If these memes... See, okay, this is where you could make a funny weed joke. It's a green pot. That's your funny weed joke. If these memes can't help anyone figure out what Pot of Greed does after all this time, then there's a good chance nothing will. Here we go. Okay. Pot of Greed, The Gathering. Okay, so first of all, repeatedly explain what Pot of Greed does for 60 seconds. Then if you kept talking the entire time without stopping, draw 2 cards. This is a fun card. This is like an unset card. It plays on a collective meme among the player base. This is nice. I like this a lot. It even has the color indicator because it's free. That's good. And it is a blue card. This is in blue. Pot of Greed allows me, except it says Put of Greed, to draw 2 more cards. I will stop my turn by, which allows me to 2 more cards. Yeah, who cares? Pot of Greed from Custom Magic. And you can see they ripped it off of Google Images because it's got this on it. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering usually doesn't mix. Despite both being massively popular and successful trading card games, the way to play them both differs from each other, but memes seem to bring all fans together, and this special Magic just does the trick. If editing a Pot of Greed to be its own Magic card wasn't already perfect enough, the description beneath the photo kicks things into overdrive with an overly long and complicated explanation. Okay, well, explaining the meme obviously kills it, but this isn't the worst thing in the world. What girls want. Girl, I want a guy who's dark, mysterious, and nobody understands. Me, Pot of Greed. What? This one I need the explanation for. I don't get it. Are they saying they're the Pot of Greed and they're dark and mysterious and no one understands? This isn't any of those things. Nobody knows what it does. Scrubbed directly off of Google Images. Some people have a type, that's for certain. Everyone has wanted their crush's ideal match. And in this meme, the girl's looking for a guy who's dark, mysterious, and no one understands. Who would have guessed that Pot of Greed could fit that? Not me. This isn't good. Going over the checklist, this meme might be onto something there. Dark, check. No. Mysterious, also check. No. What about nobody understands? And as they say, there's a lid for every pot. Is that what they say? Who says that? All right. I need answers. What does Pot of Greed actually do? By famous Yugi Tuber DZ making a cameo in the reading series. Oh, man. Wow. Ah, man. I don't need sleep. I need answers. I did a double take when I first saw that thumbnail. So here we go. We've got Dzeef's video, which is already, you know, a mid-tier meme, followed by a Big Bang Theory Reddit comedy homicide, followed by another caption. Pot of Greed's effect is listed on the card in one sentence. There doesn't need to be anything more than that. You're just explaining why people are making the same joke over and over again. Just find a second joke if you want to make 10 long. This meme requires more than the one look, taking the thumbnail of a YouTube video that just begs the questions for what it actually does even means. The kicker for this one is the screenshot from the Big Bang Theory underneath. And anyone who sees it has got to click it. I mean, that's just the way it is. Yo, 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 I activate Pot of Greed, yo. Alright, this one, I'm going to need an explanation for this one. I don't understand what's going on here. Fans of the anime Kaguya-sama Love is War have definitely taken a shine to the bubbly Chika, to the point where she's become a face of quite a few memes herself. In terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! Related memes, though, there might be no better use of Chika than this. I mean, is this a good use of this? The editing is top-notch and fits so well, making it look like Chika's actually ready to duel with the typically overly dramatic body language that's always in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. Now, if only she could get the rest of the student council to play duel monsters. I don't get this. I still don't get it. Is the joke that this character wouldn't play Yu-Gi-Oh? Is that the joke? Not working for me, folks. The Draw Lord of the Sith. Here we go. Okay, this one's not bad. I was like, oh, this is just something from r/prequel memes. I've waited a long time for this moment, my little green friend. Okay, that's funny. You know, Pot of Greed is green. Ironically, there might be as many Star Wars memes as there are stars in a galaxy far, far away. No capital U here. Unsurprisingly enough, too, with all his iconic lines, Emperor Palpatine has been the subject of a good chunk of them, too. Did you put the word "too" in there enough? This meme sees the Dark Lord of the Sith marveling over Pot of Greed, and that alone makes it something hilarious. Coincidentally, the Emperor's smile does resemble Pot of Greed just a little bit. There might be no other card that could capture the Sith Lord's likeness quite like this. Does this person think that the joke here is that Palpatine looks like Pot of Greed? The joke is he says the line, "my little green friend," to Yoda, but it's actually Pot of Greed. That's the joke. Big questions. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. What does Pot of Greed do? Ha 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 ha. Many regard Avatar as one of the greatest Iroh giving Pot of Greed's effects as one of the big questions is pretty funny when given a wisely, sagely tone. Though it seems the characters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Have to constantly be reminded of it, so perhaps Iroh was onto something. Big questions indeed. Okay, sure. Whatever. This is unremarkable. How many cards again? Your opponent. Pot of Greed allows me to draw 2 cards. You. Now this is a good one. This is a good meme. The Pharaoh isn't the only one who over-explains Pot of Greed. This hilarious meme sees Jaden overanalyzing the explanation of Pot of Greed with complex formulas. It's not hard to imagine Jaden being confused by something simple, though one has to wonder if this is a realistic depiction of how the characters in the anime perceive every card's effect, not just Pot of Greed. It's funnier when you consider that Jaden has Pot of Greed. It seems what goes around comes around. This is not bad. This one's pretty good. The Incredible Pot of Greed. That's pretty funny. And what's funny about this one is there's no text on it. Alright? The lack of text is why it's funny. So putting 2 paragraphs under it, explaining it, no longer funny. Avengers Endgame was an amazing movie after years of build-up and a treasure trove of memes too. This is one of them. In the rendition of Hulk gives Ant-Man a taco, the Angry Green Giant is played by Pot of Greed, who gives Ant-Man 2 cards. This is an incredibly clever use of the popular meme and template and the edits on Hulk himself. It makes the meme so much better than the captions could have ever made it. Looks like this time Pot of Greed was feeling a little generous. The magic card, Pot of Greed, which lets me draw 2 more cards from my deck. Me. Did he just draw 3 cards? Bakura cheated! Okay, so I think one of these cards is Pot of Greed, right? Or maybe he already had it in his hand. This one is not funny. I'm sorry, Chad. If you like this one, I am sorry. You don't have good taste. It's just the caption that says, "Did he draw 3?" And then a second caption under the caption which says he cheated. No, this one isn't doing it for me neither. Cheating seems to be a common thing in the game of Duel Monsters, from Pegasus using his Millennium Eye to Yugi getting outside help. Cheating is debatably frequent in anime, but Bakura cheated without the use of a Millennium Eye and used Power of Greed, and as usual explains the effects, clearly not being able to count instead of 2 cards. He draws 3, prompting the captions to declare Bakura a cheater. Could have been an animation error in this scene, but the proof of cheating is clear as day. Oh, man. Alright. Look at that hand. How did he do that? He's got them. I think he has 1 too many fingers as well. Sheesh. He drew 25. Don't say what Pot of Greed does or draw 25. And there it is. With the same... This is setting me off every time. This is the first result for transparent Yu-Gi-Oh! Hair on Google, and people put it in everything. Talk about a setback. In the game of Uno, drawing 25 cards would be a surefire way to lose. Not true. You don't know anything about competitive Uno, idiot. But avoiding it may be harder than it looks in the Draw 25 meme. In this version of the template, the condition is not to say what Pot of Greed does. It seems easy at first, unless your name is Yugi. The Nick is a ridiculous amount of hair that just got it, and he couldn't resist. Man, the Draw 25 meme isn't great. It's just, every one of these memes is just the same meme over and over again, which is the I don't want to do this or don't like this meme. There's like 57 different variations of it. There's the Drake one. There's the, like, only villains do this. There's the Winnie the Pooh one. I mean, they're all the same meme, and this is just another one of those. So. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, a bit of a resident sleeper for the last one there. Far and away the best one on this is, the Dazif cameo. But, if I had the entirety of Pot of Greed, mimetic filler to find funny memes out of, I think I could do a lot better. I'm going to search Pot of Greed Meme. Alright, now I'm going to go into images. There it is. That's a better meme than it already. If you see this image, well, oh, hold up. I got to click it because the way the screen looks. If you see this image while scrolling the first page, you have been visited by the mighty band Pot of Greed. Good fortune and 2 new cards will come your way, but only if you comment, "Look at this fucking Pot of Greed." That's already good. That's already way better. If you search Pot of Greed Meme, by the way, Dazif's channel comes up. If you search Pot of Greed Meme on google.com, Dazif's channel shows up. Alright. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. You're doing a great job. That is going to be it from me. Thank you so much for coming by today. I had a fun old time. I will be returning to this place on Wednesday, same time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard.